BookTube, it's Charlie from Reader Turned Writer, and today I am sharing how I make time for writing. We're all busy. Obviously right now we're a little bit less busy than normal with the whole quarantine thing going on, but really we're all busy. We all have lives and families and jobs and other things that we want to do, but we really want to write. I love the quote that says that you don't find time for the things that you really want to get done, but that you make the time for those things. I'll be sharing my weekly and daily schedule, some of my goals that I have for writing and AuthorTube, and I'll end with some principles that have helped me to create habits and systems in my life that help me to reach my goals. So my main other responsibility besides writing and doing AuthorTube is a homemaker. I stay home with the kids and I take care of the house, so I am mainly responsible for cleaning, watching the kids, homeschooling, errands, balancing the budget, those kinds of things. So to get all of the things done, I have broken up my main big jobs each week and put them on a different day so that I don't have too much any one day and get burnt out. I start off my week by planning my week. I do this on Sunday morning, and I have a list in my app that I use to have lists and to-do lists of everything that I want to plan out that week so that I make sure I don't miss anything. And then Sundays I spend going to church and with family. On Mondays I do grocery shopping, which is quite the big job with 3 kids. Tuesdays I record my videos and I make my thumbnails. On Wednesdays I do laundry. I make sure I get all my loads through the washing machine, dryer, and then as I take them out of the dryer I fold them into our different baskets. Wednesdays I also do things with my church. I am a youth leader at my church and I have a lot of things happening on Wednesdays for that, meetings and activities and things. On Thursdays I edit my videos and then I upload them and set them to publish on the days that I want them to. Fridays are my cleaning day. I sweep and mop the floors. I vacuum all the floors and I clean the bathrooms. I also help my kids. They have 2 bedrooms and a bathroom upstairs, and I help them clean those. Saturday I do Sunday prep, so I clip my girls' fingernails and give them a bath. I take a shower. I get food ready for the next day. Anything that I need to do to get ready for Sunday, I do on Saturday. My daily routine. Saturdays and Sundays, my daily routine does not look the same as the rest of the week. Sundays, I actually get to stay in bed while I am planning my week out. I actually really enjoy planning, and my husband gets up with the kids and gets breakfast and everything so that I can have kind of a morning off each week. And Saturdays, I usually turn on a movie or show for the kids and read in the morning before I get going on my day. Monday through Friday, my husband and I wake up at 6:30. I read scriptures for about 10 minutes. It's kind of a way for me to stay in bed without going back to sleep. And then my husband and I get up and do 10 minutes of yoga together. Then I grab some lemon water and a balance bar, and I do my journal and say prayers before I write for about half an hour with a goal of reaching 500 words. My kids wake up around 7:30, which is when I get up with them as well. I get them some food while I do clear out the dishwasher, while I also do HIIT exercises. I'll do a really intense exercise and then clear out some dishes and then do another exercise and then clear out dishes, and it really gets me going in the morning. After I'm done with the dishes, I make eggs for my husband and I eat while my kids are also still eating, and we turn on Sesame Street for the kids in the morning while I get ready for the day. Then they get ready for the day while I clean up the kitchen the rest of the way. Once the girls are ready, we do homeschool. I usually let them watch a homeschool video while I do their hair. Right now they're really into the Magic School Bus. Then we do our read aloud and do all of our reading together, and then we do a homeschool activity, and I choose a different activity every day. I try to do low prep activities but be involved in what they are doing. Then they have free play until lunch, and after lunch they have naps or quiet time. This is usually my time to get things done, like recording videos or editing or doing meetings for my church. If I don't have anything else, I will read, but I usually have something else to do. After naps, we either go outside if the weather is nice, or I turn on a show if the weather is yucky. We try and eat dinner around 5 o'clock. We eat dinner around 5 or 5:30, and right after dinner we have a habit of doing family scriptures together. After family scriptures, we try and spend the rest of the evening as a family doing something We put our kids down by 8:30 at night, and then my husband and I get to spend a little bit of time together. We usually talk or watch a show, and then when we get into bed around 9:30 or 10, we read until we fall asleep, and we try and be asleep around 10:30 so that we can get enough sleep when we wake up at 6:30 the next day. Just a couple little things. On Friday, I actually don't do a homeschool activity because it's our cleaning day. Our homeschool activity is the kids doing chores. Friday nights we have a family movie night, and my husband and I get to stay up later if we want to. Saturdays are the day that my husband and I have a date night. We like to do that every single week, and we take turns on who is in charge of it. And on Mondays when I go grocery shopping, I usually do that in the afternoons between naps and dinner. Now I'll just share with you some of the things I try and do to hit my goals for writing and AuthorTube every week. So for writing, I have a set time. I write from 7 to 7:30 each morning, and I have a minimum word count each day of 500 words. If I get more than that, that's great. I just have to hit that minimum of 500. That is Monday through Thursday. I do give myself breaks, so on Friday, because I enjoy editing more than drafting, I allow myself to edit the posts, whatever I'm posting for my writing group that week, and I also can go through and look at the post that my writing group commented on the previous week and edit that as well. Saturday is my day that I get to brainstorm for whatever new project I am working on, and that is always really fun because it's always fun to be working on like a new project and looking forward to what you'll be doing next. And on Sunday, I don't like to work on Sundays, and so for my writing time, I write a personal blog post on my personal blog. For AuthorTube, I have a goal of doing 2 videos per week minimum. It's been a little bit of a struggle so far this year as I have been trying to figure out how exactly to do my videos and format them in a way that is what I want but still not too much work. I had gone down to 1 video a week, but I think I have found a way to bump it back up to 2 or 3 videos a week. I try and film and edit 1 week in advance so that if something happens, I can still get my videos up, and also just to give myself kind of that de-stressor. I don't really like deadlines that much, and so I work better if I can be ahead of the game. Another goal that I have is to look for new channels weekly and to watch the people that I've subscribed to weekly. Sometimes I'm way on top of this and I'm watching every day, and sometimes I get busy and don't watch as much. And the last thing I try and do is I try and read every day. I do read a lot of novels every month, and I think that that is the best way to become a better writer. To end the video, I just wanted to share some of my favorite principles that have helped me a lot. And one of the first principles that I use is I try and limit the non-important activities. And I try and have systems for this. On my phone, I have all of my apps organized, and I don't have Facebook organized into those so that I will have to go into all of the apps and find it if I want to get on Facebook. And this just makes me think about it before I click Facebook. And that's just one example of a system I have to try and limit non-important activities. I also try and have easy minimums like my 500 word count or my 10 minutes of yoga, things that it makes it really easy to start. And if I end up doing more than that, that's great. But if I only do the minimum, then I'm doing it every day consistently still. I habit stack my routine. For example, if I get up and do yoga, I'm pretty much guaranteed to write also. If I don't get up and do yoga, I will have a lot harder time actually reaching my 500 words that day. I am a morning person, so I do my important tasks in the morning. I even floss in the morning. I get really tired at night because I am definitely a person who likes to wake up early rather than stay up late. That is just something I learned about myself, and so I have found ways to make it work for me. My final thing is I have a rule. I never miss twice. So let's say I miss writing one day. The next day, I do not miss writing. I don't want to lose that habit. Let me know in the comments below what your daily or weekly routine looks like. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching my video. I will see you in the next one.